Here we are. All right, folks. Welcome to Game 9 of the Battle for the Continents tournament. This is from a game from Group 2. And we've got Team Pink Potatoes against Team... what are they called again? Something fish.
Wimpy fish,
Wimpy
yeah.
fish. There you
I
go.
think wimpy fish, yep.
Rupinfish or Wimpy fish, something like that. All right.
Oh, it might be Rupinfish, yeah.
Yeah. This is Nibelius, and I'm joined by NPJ. And yeah, we're looking forward to what will happen here. So both teams won their last game. So this is whoever wins this game will kind of determine. So whoever wins this game is automatically through to the next round. So it's a pretty interesting game in the group. I'll just go introduce the South team here, or the West team, and then I'll pass it to you, and you can maybe introduce the other team. So on the West side here, this team is based in the Netherlands. Purple, who is playing Lithuanians. We've got Orange here playing Bohemians, and then we have Green playing. It's actually Yellow playing Hindustanis. So a little bit of like a Central European team plus Hindustanis, and then the Eastern team, I guess,
Yeah.
want to go.
And then up at the top, we got Fish playing Khmer, and I believe Fish is the highest rated on this team, so I'm expecting him to kind of go very aggressive. There in the pocket, I believe that's red for Andrew, and he is playing as the Britons, which is interesting. Am I right on that? And then Fenris here, we got green as the Poles.
Yeah.
This is interesting. They have two scout civs on the flanks and have their archer civ in the middle.
Yeah, that's right. But it must have been because of the spawning being a bit weird. But yeah, honestly, I don't think it's. I think they should be fine. They've got Khmer, which is a great. It's a great civ there. I haven't seen Andrew play Britons before, but we'll see what he does with that. So Team East has a little bit of an advantage because they have more access to the fish. So we see blue dropping a dock there and red too, and green about to drop one as well. I think. Yeah, all three of them have dropped docks. No docks yet from Team West.
I feel like yellow should definitely go for a dock and even maybe play aggressive water, because if he's able to take out those fishing ships, he can eliminate that advantage.
Yeah, I think you're right. And we'll see what he does with it. My feeling is that if Team East can just hang in the game for long enough, they've got a real chance. Because I know that Team West is pretty strong early in the game. So it's a little bit risky at the beginning, and especially Green here being pretty exposed. But Green is he's the strongest player on Team East. So if he can hang in the game, I think we'll have a nice game. Oh, Yellow has dropped a dock, but he dropped it on the river. So
I'm not sure if that's the best dock there. If he had just walked a little up, he could have grabbed all those fish in that almost gulf.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think that definitely. I feel like the dock there is almost a little bit of a waste of resources.
Probably. But he can always move the fishing boats up to that lake in the top there.
Yes.
After
I feel like you have to redock if you're doing that dock.
Yeah, 100%. Hey, I'm just gonna go check the audio on the stream. So feel free to take it away for a couple for like a minute there, and I'll be right back.
Okay, perfect. Well, since we have Lithuanians as purple here, we kind of have to talk about relics. And there's a decent relics on the left side. We got comfortably 4 or 5 that are all that purple could definitely claim, which could really help for the late game. As you were saying, trying to make sure that you, as the left side there, without much access to water, you almost have to plan on going late game. So I'm assuming they're thinking about that and trying to think, well, I need those relics and I need to be able to be prepped for that late game interactions. So far,
I'm back.
Nice.
I heard relics and late game interaction. You're talking about Team West kind of setting themselves up for how they will respond.
I feel like with with arm there as him, since purple is playing Lithuanians. I feel like as Lithuanians, you have to go for those relics, especially if you want good late game.
Right. Oh, that's an interesting observation because guess what? There's a lot of relics on this map. You see, you've got one
I think
there.
it's
Yeah,
I think it should be very easy for purple to get at least 4 for his knights.
yeah. There's that one relic that's walled off by woods and yellow's base, but he's got one at the back of his base if he finds it. And then there's one there between orange and purple. Yeah, so there is a couple. There are quite a number. You're right. I think he has a high chance of making it to 4 relics.
Now, if you look at the scores right now, uh, Team East, just because of that water advantage, I mean they're quite a bit up already.
Yeah, you're right. So we'll have to see how this develops.
I don't know about you, but if I was purple, I would be thinking full boom. I'm so far away from everybody. I would think I would go 3 TCs easy, maybe even go into 4, and try to just go full boom, collect the relics, and then maybe as I'm clicking up to imp, then prep stables and just rush knights. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea because the one thing with this map is that we usually play this map with 4v4. So when you have 3 players, like it is a relatively large map, so you need to cavalry is really your best bet to get anywhere on time to be able to make a difference. So I think you're right, especially playing as Lithuanians. That'd be a really smart move to get those knights and the relic build and then go on like a rampage raid. If
You're saying, sorry.
oh no, go ahead.
I'm sorry there. I was just saying, like you were saying, Team West has to play long here. You're not going to be able to win early game. So I think having the flanks know that they're going to try to hold, and then let purple go for a full crazy boom since he's so separated from the rest of the group. I don't think it's a bad idea.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good point. One thing to think about though, I guess, is that because Team West has the disadvantage fish wise, Team East is going to be vulnerable on land for a while before the fish really, at least I think, before the fish advantage really comes into effect. So they might do an early push there. Look at that. I see orange has dropped a archery range close to green. So we'll see if green is able to get these the walls up in time. I think he will.
Take a look at yellow. He blacksmith market. I think he's going fast castle on the flank.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, and blue with a demo fish to take out the demo ship to take
Yeah.
out the fishing ship.
What was that? Was that worth it? Do you think, or
I'm not sure if it was.
Yeah.
I feel like a fire would have done the same, and then you still would have had your fire.
Yeah, I think that might have been a misclick. We see a fire ship on the way now. So, all right. So
Purple already up to Castle Age, though.
Purple up to Castle Age. Interesting. Okay, this might be. I think he's doing exactly what you were kind of suggesting, which is, going early castle there. You might do the knights, get his relics.
Yeah, he's already dropped one extra town center, and I bet you he's going to be looking at dropping another one.
Yeah. So we see a couple players now. 2 players on each team up to castle. Team E is still ahead in the score. And we see a little bit of, look at that, blue's kind of picking away at yellow. And actually, if you look at yellow's wall, it's not walled off. There's a hole in that wall, and blue is sending knights through now.
And
I'm actually not
those
sure.
knights are going to be devastating because yellow's now trying to prep small walls. But I mean, it's going to be rough for yellow here.
Yeah, I think you're right. Wow, this is already yeah, we see those 2 knights running through. I guess blue doesn't complete.
Oh no, the villagers, the berries.
Oh yeah, the berries. Oh no.
Oh no. I think he's going to lose 1.
Yeah.
Oh, blue with some nice blocking there with the knights.
Yeah. Oh wow, look at that. Although here comes a camel. Although blue's got a spear.
Yeah, I feel like the spear camel wins there. But now it's spear camel versus spear knight.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the galley on the water to just kind of make sure, hey, you can't go near the water.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
kind
so
of constraining
he got
yellow.
away with two. I think blue should just use those knights to hit the gold. I think he sees it now soon.
I
Meanwhile,
think that's almost protected by the TC.
yeah, I think you're right. You're right, and yellow doing a nice house drop there. We see purple is, as you were saying, building a bunch of TCs. Nothing happening on the southern front, which is interesting. I would have, which is kind of, I think it's good news for Team East because I think the longer this game goes, the better for Team East. But yeah, we'll see. So lots of pressure there from blue in the north. Oh man, look at that camel and knights there. What's gonna happen there?
Oh,
that's interesting.
I mean, the camels.
Yeah, they're outnumbered, but he is building the right counter. Oh look, do you think he's gonna use his galley there to kind of? I don't know.
I mean, you don't want to get any hits by that galley. I mean, you're already down. You don't want to be losing camels to a galley.
Yeah.
Interesting, though.
Yeah, so blue going for that blacksmithy. Just keeping an eye on purple over here, just to see what he does. But oh, first stable down by purple.
Booming for now. I think with that 3 TC boom, though, he's going to be doing pretty actually. But
yeah.
red is also 3 TCing boom, and he has the fishing ships behind, so he's going to have a much more comfortable food income.
Yeah. So I see orange is dropping a castle and another TC, but he's not walled off. The back of his base is open. Actually, the back of green's base is also open. Neither of those two players have walled off their back entrance. Blue continuing to put pressure. I see he's got, what, 8 knights there? And he is...
I think at this point, though, the camels win that.
Yeah.
I don't think blue wants that engagement.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's a mistake. I think he's making a mistake now to engage. But
it's not as bad as I thought, but yeah. He lost 1 camel and blue lost 4 knights there. That was not good.
He has a monk though, so he's gonna start and he's building scorpions and he's got he's converting villagers and he's probably gonna heal his interesting move there by blue.
I think Ghost needs to be working on adding in maybe a couple scouts or white calves just to take out those monks there.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that. So I'm just gonna go see if he's still. So purple is coming to help. The first knight from purple is there. Yellow responding pretty well, all things considered, but blue continuing to pressure. One thing that
blue adding in a scorpion.
Oh, nice. Converted.
You were saying one thing?
Oh, converted a camel. I was gonna say one thing that's interesting is that red has not really come into the fray yet, and is booming in the back. Has the highest score so far in the game.
If you see, red is 5 TC booming right now.
Oh man, is that? So blue is just single-handedly putting a lot of pressure here, but you know, yellow is managing relatively well. But yeah, I don't see a new dock going up by yellow, so I think you're right that those fish are just having a really long-term effect here. But look at this.
The fish are just free eco at this point.
Yep. And we don't see any raids, although we see yellow kind of exploring with 1 fishing boat there. So purple doing a little bit of a charge in here with his knights. That was I don't know why he went in there alone, because yellow had camels right next door. So blue does win that engagement.
Oh, in the south, orange, Mr. Hester himself, is putting out some Bohemian Hussite wagons. They're one of my favorite units in the game.
Oh, nice.
And they will do well against these archers here.
Yeah.
As against these crossbowmen.
This is unfortunate. These green crossbows are going straight at that castle, so hopefully he sees that quickly. So green was hoping to sneak in from the back, but he's entering a dead end.
Of a trap there.
Yeah, exactly. That's a dead end, and he might get cornered by these Hussite wagons.
Yellow taking more bad engagements. I mean, camels are a good counter unit, but against the monks and blue has its own camels now just from yellow.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think blue's going to get pushed back here. Purple has the thing is that red has not showed up on the battlefield yet. He hasn't really had an impact on the battlefield. So blue has been on his own up there, and I think he's going to get beaten back now. I think yellow and purple have finally gotten together, and actually this is kind of critical. Blue is exposed without help from red. Blue is gonna be hurting here.
What's interesting though is blue is also 5 TC booming right now. Like they're gonna have to kill a lot of villagers before yellow with his 3 TC boom is gonna be able to be even on eco.
Yeah, it's a good point. But and look at that, we see a demo ship going to the shallows there, so that's going to be on standby to destroy the reinforcements. But
Ooh, I like that.
orange putting pressure there on green at the bottom.
Oh,
But,
demo
oh,
ship
nice,
on
nice,
the
nice. Yeah, I saw that. Okay. Okay, so blue needs
Love
help
it.
though here, so I don't see red coming to help at all. So I think red needs to jump up into action here because
Red's just starting on massing his longbows. Looks like he's got like 7, 8-ish.
he's got to help soon though because blue, who's been doing so much damage, is now
He's now struggling.
yeah, is now struggling.
But
So
camels are not a very good raiding unit. They do much lower damage. They don't do as well against the TC fire.
you're right.
They're
Okay,
not even going to get a kill here. Watch as they're just getting killed by this town center.
yeah. So I see orange is making some attacks on green, but green holding out all right for now. So first red longbow is showing up. So hopefully red can stabilize the situation here in blue's base.
So
Orange.
the problem for orange...
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was going to say, the problem for orange is those Bohemian Hussite wagons die so heavy to the mangonels there. The first engagement he has, I mean, if he takes the wrong engagement, he could lose all of his Hussite wagons in 1 or 2 shots.
Yeah, I think you're right. Green knows what to do, and he's dropping a castle as well. Might. Okay, here come the mangonels. Unfortunate elevations against green, but let's see if he gets the hits out. There we go.
Oh,
Got one hit in.
not much damage.
All right, here we go. Green holding his own, scaring away those wagons with the mangonel. Dang, this game is really shaping up. We have our first player in Imp. That's red.
And red has crazy eco behind him, too.
He does, but not too much of a military force yet. Although I think it's coming out now, so that's good. And he's nice. He's walled off fairly well. Actually, he hasn't walled off his top entrance. So I guess both teams are not completely familiar with the map. So yeah, really interesting, really close game actually. Team E still ahead. Those fishing boats, doing what fishing boats do. So this is
The old fishing boats.
This is rough here. Look, red is. I don't know if I advise this. Red is going ahead with his longbows, poking the bear, and
Where are you looking at, blue?
oh, sorry, blue's entrance there with yellow.
He's running a past. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he came back though. So purple flagging red's base. So I think we might see some raids on red soon.
Oh, this is a real world map, so they get 250 pop, right?
Actually, it's 300.
300. Oh, so we
Yeah.
might see like. No
We might-
wonder they're going 5 TC. They
Yeah,
might
exactly.
be going like 200 bills.
That's right. We might see some pretty epic battles. So orange has got his own mangonel there. I don't really know why red is he's kind of poking the bear here. I question that. This is actually could get really ugly for red there. Red's army. Look, red is going to lose those longbows. He went in alone. I'm not sure what his reasoning was there. Look, purple and yellow coming in to kill those longbows. Dang.
And all of those longbows are
All
getting
those are
cleaned up.
going
I
down.
don't-
Really questionable move there, but that's okay. got him. He poked it. He didn't have critical mass, and blue was not ready. Blue does not have any support. Okay, well he did put his longbows in a nice choke there, and he's got
But
more coming.
yeah. Longbows are definitely a unit you need to mass up before moving out. You know, a knight or two you can send out, go kill a villager. But with longbows, you need 30, 40.
Yeah, blue is popping out a bunch of pikes, so that's good.
Yeah, the pikemen are going to clear up a lot of those camels. However, purple got a few knights pass, and he might go raid the eco.
Interesting.
Little bit of quick walls from blue there. Is he going to get it? Oh, nice.
Yeah, he did. Look at that. Wow, good move. Although red still has a hole in the top of his base there, but he hasn't seen it yet. So green is holding his own there against orange, but he is in a bit of trouble. I would think that green should expand his economy into red's base there. There's lots of space behind him.
I would agree.
All right, couple more mangonels going for trying to get some. Yeah, took some down. Exchanging.
Big mangonels hit.
Oh shoot.
And then red leaving his longbows out to die again.
Is he? Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
I don't know what they're. But here, blue does have some pikes. Yeah, blue is merely massing pikes now.
Red, please build up, 30, 40 before you move out.
Yeah. I guess he's trying to play kind of assertive or like aggressive, but so this is interesting. We've got Trebuchet duel going on down here in the south part of the map. Although orange has some cannons, so I think he's going to take out green's. Yeah, green has lost his treb. That's too bad.
Ooh, some bombard cannons going down for green there.
Oh, green as well, eh? Oh, that's good.
I think green is probably going to lose the castle here.
Yeah, unless he starts
repairing orange has the hill and
yeah,
definitely defensive advantage.
Unless he starts, no, he's going to lose it. You're right.
Oh, red is moving his villagers forward. Wonder where they are going.
Yeah. So we see
Do we think forward castle maybe?
Maybe. So we see another push here by red and blue. So I think this one might succeed actually. Yellow might take a hit here because the halbs are there. So if they're paying attention, I hope they are. Yeah, blue is seeing that. So I would say green is starting to be in a little bit of trouble here, and he still has the fishing economy, but okay, so orange dropping a castle right in the middle of green's base.
Purple getting a couple raids in with his knights though.
Oh yeah, I see that. Alright, so I really like that red and blue army there. But red
Yellow and purple have to come up with something to kill all those halberdiers.
Yeah. So I feel like as long as green can hang in there in the south, and if red and blue keep pushing against yellow, then Team East might do well here.
Orange with that forward castle though, taking out the town center, was definitely a good move.
Yep. Green is exchanging fairly well. We see that he is starting to send his villagers into red space there. Good move, and he's building new siege workshops.
Interestingly, orange actually has the lowest eco right now.
Yep. Oh, look at these lattices coming in. Oh, those halbs better arrive in time. And they have, I think.
Yeah.
Look
and
at
those
this.
lattices can't take good engagements against all those halbs.
Wow. That battle in the north is really something. Green is hurting down there. I think he's dropping some new. Hope he drops some new town centers.
What are you thinking? If you were either yellow or purple, what would you go for against all these halbs and archers?
I don't know. I mean, they can always build their own trash units, you know. Man, yellow is really repairing that castle, and it goes down. I think yellow is exposed now. Yellow going into panic mode. We see him dropping all kinds of production buildings at the back of his base. He's escaped with some villages there on the west. I think we see a little bit of an evacuation there from green.
Yeah, at this point, green doesn't have any more mangonels and not enough resources for more bombard cannons, and he's kind of getting pushed back.
Red is sending reinforcements, though. We see a group of red longbows coming.
I just don't think longbows is what you need against bombards and hussides.
You might be right, but longbows can take out.
I guess bombards, right? They do a good job.
Yeah. So we see yellow dropping new castles. This is actually really quite intense here. As long as Team East can keep pushing into yellow, then they're pretty well positioned. Oh no, red. Keep your longbows alive. But yeah, orange.
Yeah, look at that engagement. I mean, look how many shots it takes those longbows to kill.
Yeah.
The only reason they're going down is because green now has some bombard cannons taking out the hussite wagons.
Yeah, I think you're right. So we see green dropping new town centers close to red.
Yellow switching into hand cannoneers is very interesting.
Yellow switching into hand cannoneers. That might be for the helbs, I guess. Yep. Guess that's for the helbs, but as long as those reds...
And then hope those knights can take out the longbows, but right now there's just so many halbs.
Yeah. Oh man, that's quite a crazy engagement. Yikes. So green is rebounding. Still really close there. See, like the map is really... we see yellow is hurting, but so is green. So yeah, it's really not clear how this is going to go.
It's definitely not decided yet.
Nope.
Red is getting pretty close to having a critical mass of longbows there, though. I mean, he's at 60, it looks like.
Yeah, and those trebs keep shooting. And red and green have a nice mass of archers there on the hilltop. And green has what is that, like 8 cannons there? 8 cannons against those hoofnieces. We have like a cannon duel going down in the south.
Yeah, but look, you were right. They sent in the longbows just to take out and all the hoofnieces are going down.
Oh man.
Oh, very expensive there. Yeah. And now orange has nothing to hold with. All those bombards are just going to take out both the hussites and the trebs.
Yeah. Red is losing his longbows there. Somehow he fought that engagement alone. Green is coming in now, but... So purple putting a lot of pressure there on Team East's attack. So blue, I think blue has to pump out more helps faster. So I'm gonna go check if Turan, no, I don't see him. All right, yeah, I think Team East is really they're in a good position. Green now making a rebound, taking out orange.
I think Team East is going to be able to start pushing back on both sides.
Yep. I'm inclined to agree.
The hand cannons and skirm edition from yellow was definitely needed, though. It's doing a good job of stopping both the longbows and the halberdiers.
Yeah. I don't know if I finished my sentence earlier, but I was going to say, in terms of what they should build, I was going to say just trash, you know, halbs and skirms can, if purple and yellow have halbs against blue's halbs, and then skirms against, but you know, blue and red are doing a great job of preserving their army, so they're taking out purple's lattices. So honestly, I think that the main Team West is kind of rallying in the north, but green is back into business, and he's actually now he's not the lowest level player anymore on Team East, and you see him avenging his base and pushing on orange. Honestly, I think I wonder if we're going to see a wonder in this game, because this game is it's closing in on the 1 hour mark in game time. I'd actually rather see them battle it out, but One interesting thing is that we haven't seen any cavalry run through the middle of the map. The middle of the map has really been all quiet.
I think either side should maybe just send a couple through. The problem is, Team East is all stone walled. It seems. At least red is.
Yep, I think you're right.
It's gonna be tricky to find damage.
So green is really moving ahead there with his cannons. Took out orange's castle. I think orange might be in trouble actually if green continues to rally. Yeah, I think I agree because neither of these fronts, like we're not gonna see like any major shift in either front. I think, or not like not all at once. But if either team was able to just run through the middle, okay. So we see green walling off. Oh my God, they thought of the same thing at the same time. Green is walling off the middle, and purple is just now sending cavalry there. Oh, he doesn't see it. He's sending help to orange.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yikes, this game. So, Team
Yeah.
West... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say if purple is able to take out those bombards and the arbalesters, and orange is able to use his amazing bohemian halberdiers, you know, there might be a chance that they could take it out and even push back.
Yeah, but green does have his cavaliers. And he's got the cheap Polish cavalry. And look at that, we see green trading on the water. So he's got long-term gold.
Those Cavalier are never going away as the Poles. They're so cheap. He's got trading on the water. You're gonna see those for the rest of the game.
Yeah. Interesting as well, we see Lithuanian winged hussar. And then blue also using hussars now. So yellow is hanging in there, and he's got economy as well in the center of the map. So they're both sides are using the map. Yellow is actually fishing as well now in the top right.
Oh, nice.
So both teams are using the map. So yeah, we see green fighting hard there. Green is kind of on his own now, but I think he's gonna manage. Actually, so red does have a small force of longbows, but they're not really. Oh, he's moving them now. Actually,
and a ball of winged hussars going for the archers. It just gets intercepted though.
Purple's castle.
Oh no, I think
down.
he's gonna be able to clean up a lot of that archers there.
Where are you looking?
Oh, I was looking in the south. Purple sent in some winged hussars and was able to clear out.
Are you? I think you're slightly ahead of me. What's your minute?
Oh, am I ahead? I might be behind.
I'm at 55:15. I think I'm seeing it right now.
Oh yes. Yeah, you're a little bit behind.
I'm actually seeing it right now. Purple's hussars going for those archers. Wow, look at that. I'm at 55:40 now. If you want to pause it like 10 seconds or something.
Yes, I will pause for a little bit.
You want to pause at tell me where you pause, and then I'll let you know once I'm there.
It's not letting me pause for some reason. Weird.
Are you looking? You're in cast age?
Yeah. Here, give me just a second to. I'm gonna relaunch it so you can keep talking.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, so Team East is really making inroads, but I see that Team West is coordinating really well. I don't see any trade yet on Team West, although they're definitely fighting hard. Blue dropping new castles in yellow's base.
All right. I'm back.
All right, so are you at, what's your minute?
I am at 57. I'm basically at 58. I'll pause at 58.
Okay, pause at 58. I'll let you know once I'm really close to 58.
Cool.
So we see, yeah, green is just trading like a madman on the water. Only person on that team yet to be trading, though. And he's grabbing the stone on that little island. Blue is just dropping all... Okay, so I'm at 58 now, so click play.
All right. I think the rest of the team needs to start working on a little bit of trade there.
Yeah. I think everyone in the game except green needs to start thinking about trade. So green has walled off that expanse there, except that one entrance in the north. So they're still exposed technically. Yikes, those red archers there on the northern front line are taking down those latencies. Team East dropping castles and new production buildings inside of Yellow's base. So honestly, I think that Team West had the kind of... It was in the early game that they really had the best chance. Because now Team East is they're just rolling. But the game is definitely not over though. And actually we're just approaching the 1 hour in-game mark. So I'm starting to
start working on a wonder.
I'm starting to wonder whether Team West will drop a wonder. We'll see though. I'm guessing they won't, just because this is Team West is a really, like, they're an experienced team. I don't think I'm guessing they usually play standard map and such, so which is usually Conquest. So green his front line is not really advancing anymore, but he's definitely booming. So I think he's kind of got the long game advantage. Red dropping castles there and green's economy in the middle. Okay, so yellow doing an attack there in the north. I almost feel like this is like a Hail Mary from yellow, because he needs to stop the bleeding in his base. I'd say if yellow loses this battle, then Team West should seriously consider building a wonder.
Yeah, I think they're starting to know that, hey, we are definitely the behind team. We got to figure out something to get back into the game.
Yeah. Look at that, though. Purple hitting from the western side of the northern front and yellow from the top. So they might have stopped the retreat for now. And orange is definitely still in business. What's orange's population, though? He's at for some reason I can't see this. Do you see orange's population? I think he's at okay, I see. It's like 240 or so.
I actually messed up my capture age here.
Really?
Is there a slider bar or something? Because I got set back to the beginning of the game.
Oh, are you able to re-enter and spectate live?
See, that's what I tried to do, but I'll catch up the live time. I'm going pretty fast.
Okay. Just to say that I think green is starting to... as I say that, though, purple suddenly shows up. So Team East is ahead, but it's definitely not decided. Team West is rallying, and I think red is going to lose a bunch of his trebs now. Oh, and I think I see... So I'm at around an hour and 1 hour and 3 minutes.
Okay, cool.
And if you see Tar Hunt come online, can you tell him to keep checking whether he's
yes, I will go
whether
take
he's
a look.
there. So sorry, folks, we had a little bit of a mix-up with the scheduling time, so this game was moved back a little bit. So all right, I see green is orange repairing that castle in the south. I think that's orange's last castle. I know he's got one more further back, and I see orange has built a new economy in the center of the map. And orange's castle goes down. And red is moving progressively into the middle of the map and cutting off yellow from his allies. Oh, and we see purple is dropping a wonder. Purple is dropping a wonder. It's at almost 30%. Oh man, so this could actually be really interesting. if Team East needs to understand that they need to take down that Wonder. I don't see a counter Wonder from Team East.
I mean, at this point, it's either wonder or bust, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see if Team West does respond to that. Right now, if they charge through with a bunch of cavalry, I think they could make it through. Because purple is not walled off, actually. So the Wonder...
I feel like those sort of things you need to work on prepping before you build the Wonder. You know, make sure you're walled off or build a couple extra castles or something.
It is true that that's a good idea to do, but on the other hand, sometimes games come down to the last minute, so they really need to get that Wonder up because then the timer starts, right? So
you're right. Timing is everything. It could just... Yeah. And who knows how long both yellow and orange are going to be able to hold.
Yeah. So I see blue is blue. I think blue is out of gold. So blue needs to start trading on the water. Red is sitting on what's red's resources? Green's resources here. Sorry, can I check that? So green is I don't know if I can see that. Oh yeah. So green has a lot of gold. So I think he should be sharing some of that gold with his allies so that they can build his whole team can build gold units. So yeah, yellow is pretty much destroyed. Yellow is it's turning into a 3 versus 2. I mean, yellow is still in the game. He's still trying to get it together, but so I'm now at minute 1 hour and 7. I don't know where you are.
All right. I'm very struggling to get back up to lifetime. Sorry, my commentary kind of dropped.
No worries. If you want to actually look at the stream, that way you could maybe...
You have that sent somewhere? Is that in the...
Yeah, let me I'll send it to you quickly here.
Okay, perfect. Yes. Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries.
Not very used to using this.
Let me send it to you. It's the same place where the other things, the other games were based. Yeah, I'll send it to you here in the chat. And actually, I'm gonna go. All right, hopefully that works. Hey, Tarhunt, are you there?
Yeah.
All right, come join the game. We've got a crazy Wonder game here. The Wonder is up and the timer has begun. It's called Continents 9.
Okay, sounds good.
And we're joined by NPJ. Are you still there, NPJ?
Oh, hey, NPJ.
Actually, I think he... NPJ, are you there?
Yes.
All right,
hey, Jay, how's it going?
Hey, Tarhunt, you doing well?
Yeah.
And
we're a nap.
Are you guys in the? So we're like this is live now. So we're
yeah,
watching.
You guys keep going. I'm gonna jump in.
All right, Team East is just on fire here, but Team West has dropped a Wonder. So I don't know if you guys are caught up. Tarant, is there a way for you to get? It's now at 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump right into streaming. Yeah, I just need to...
But do you think that Team West is going to be able to hold for 380 years?
375. It goes pretty quickly. I think the key is actually for Team East to recognize what's going on. Like, they need to understand in time. And I believe they do. I believe they do understand, but they do need to make progress and go for the kill, because if they get delayed too long, then obviously they won't win it. So, but I see them now. Purple is just dropping all kinds of walls there on the eastern side. So I'm at 1 hour and 11 minutes. And you know what? If you want, you can just look at the stream, and then you'll see. It'll be
I'm just gonna watch the stream. You guys keep going. I'm slowly getting caught up on mine.
Yeah. So we
All
see
good, all good.
green
I
has
need
this
to grab a coffee.
massive force there in the south.
Problem is, it's getting pretty close to purple trying to hold his wonder all by his lonesomes here. I mean, orange is still around, but he's kind of fighting green, and yellow's pretty out of it at this point, trying to reboom in purple. But can they keep that wonder alive for the
Yeah.
next 300 something years?
Well, it goes pretty quickly. It's already at 346 years, so 50 years are already gone. So they are going to have to, Team East is going to have to make some serious progress here if they're going to hold it. And we see orange is walling off. So actually green, to be honest, is not moving very fast down there. It's really the northern front where we see the biggest chance of a breakthrough.
It's definitely a little tricky also playing someone like the Britons. Because, I mean, they're notoriously known for having a hard time pushing, right? They can hold forever, but those longbows really aren't made for attacking. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, yeah. But he's got Trebs there. So red is trading on the water as well now. So they're both trading with that island.
Yes. Is blue trading? Doesn't look like
I
it.
don't see blue trading, and I think we see it in the gold count. He's got very little gold, but red and green have a lot of gold. Team West, we see orange has a lot of wood, and so does yellow. None of them have that much food, though.
Wow, green has 70 trade cogs.
Yeah.
Oh, look at red. He has 34 trade cogs in queue. That's funny.
Yeah, I think the 300 population really came in. I think we might see Team West kind of... they might have a thing or two to say about that. But we'll see. So, are you guys... so I'm at an hour and 15 in game time.
No, that's okay. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get caught up
Okay.
in time.
Do you see the stream?
Yeah, I can see the stream.
So
yeah.
you see what I'm
I
looking
see,
at here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a wonder in the west side, and...
Red and blue are trying to push through here. They're just entering the east side of purple's base. I don't... Okay, so I see which GGs are coming up now. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, the last player in the game is orange, and he is dropping some things. That was really close. Both green was almost destroyed, and so was So yeah, I see that Team West did start trading in the late game there, but so folks, I think this is a classic example of how having the fish bonus really helped Team East. And then yellow, who was the one player on Team West, did not really take advantage of the fish, and they never really raided on the water as far as I could tell. All right, so Team East is victorious in this game, and this is quite amazing because they have Team West was of course the Team Pink Potatoes who won their first game against Team Sins of the Night. So this is I would consider this a little bit of an upset. So folks, do you see the stats now? Oh, you know why? Also, sorry, the stream is it's behind. I'm noticing now that the stream is a bit behind. Sorry about that. All right, well, I'm just looking at the stats here, and I'm seeing that we've got a green with the most kills, 1,200 on Team East, and then on and then Britain's with the least losses, only 300. But really high,
rocking that infinite raise to destroyed, like building destruction ratio.
Yeah. Essentially what we saw is the Britons in the pocket position. So Andrew Pins, he built all kinds of longbows, but it took him a while to get into the fight. Blue, who was traditionally the strongest player on Team East, did a really good job of putting pressure on yellow. And then in the top there, and was using monks to convert yellow's camels. So yellow built camels and blue had knights. And then green, despite being almost pushed out of his main base by orange's amazing bohemian push there, stayed in the game, used the mangonels really well to take out those Hussite wagons, and then red came to help with some longbows, and that also made a huge difference. Purple had 4 relics, so he got the 4 relics that he needed for Lithuanians. So
It
Wow.
truly was a beautiful game, well fought by both sides. I love the wonder at the end there. That
Yeah,
was, it was such a good attempt. It just at that point they were already losing so much ground, and it's a lot of years for that wonder.
I think yeah, you're right. I actually was wondering whether they would make enough progress in time, but the thing is, the wonders are expensive, so that also takes a lot of the resources. So, all right,
Yeah, it's not just 1,000 of each. It adds up to like a lot more with the villager time.
yeah, that's right. See, red here took the island and took the gold there, and green took the gold on the other island. All right, well, I'm really happy to see both teams use the map quite well. So let's just jump to the main chat, I guess, and then would love to hear it from the players. I have a feeling Team West is going to have something to say about the fact that they did not have this
Water.
easy access to the fish there. So I'm ready for it, but here we go. All right, I'll catch you guys there.
I guess.
Yeah,
NPDG.
Hello, folks.
NPDG.
Oh wow! Hello,
My-
hi guys.
Good game,
Hi.
guys. Dang, that was quite a game to watch. So big congrats. Congratulations for being the first game in the tournament where a wonder went down. I was wondering if you guys would do that, and it did happen. So that was really awesome to see. But yeah, good job to both teams. Any quick thoughts there from team? Well, first from Team West, from the team Pink Potatoes.
Yeah, no fish was a tough life.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, we saw that, and we were
screwed us over.
yeah, we definitely saw that, and yeah, I guess who was yellow? Was that Plotter Ghost?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, it was tough because your first dock was on the river, and that's yeah. You probably didn't you might not have seen that there was another spot there on the top, and but yeah, that was rough. Yeah, so but I guess if you play on this map again in the tournament, you can raid the fish from Team East, because a lot of the time Team East doesn't really expect to be hit on the water. So we did see that in the first game of the tournament, but yeah, that was rough. So sorry, but really well fought. I loved the latest there. We were wondering if you get all the relics. You did. Who was that again? That was
me.
yeah, good job on that. And then one thing we were wondering if you were gonna like raid through the middle of the map, but I guess things were so busy on the front lines, you kind of were busy with that. So.
Yeah, I tried, but like they were all walled up, so I had to go like through the middle.
Right. Yeah, for a while I still saw like some holes in the walls, and I was like, are they gonna find them? But but yeah, so good job though to you guys. Loved the battles there on the north where you guys coordinated your attacks and everything. And then Team East, so that would be Team Rupinfish. How did you guys find the game? So that's Fish and Andrew and Fenris.
Yeah, I mean, it was a scary Bohemian push on the south there. I wasn't not too experienced playing against Bohemians, so I was kind of fumbling in the early Imperial Age. I was like, should I just go champions? And then I was like, wait, Poles, I should just go knights. But by that time, I'd already lost half my base, so thankfully Red came in with a longbowman to stall for a bit before I made a big push and cleared it out. That was, it was scary for a bit.
Yeah, that was, we were watching that, and we're wondering if how you're gonna respond. We loved the mangonels though. You used those mangonels against the Hussite wagons, but we saw you kind of evacuating your base, so we thought, oh man, this is we'll see how this goes.
I found myself not being able to. I was like, I got to Imperial, and I wasn't sure if I was going to go mangonel upgrade or just go into bombard cannons. But so I went bombard cannons instead. So I just had a bunch of unupgraded mangonels that, in the end, didn't do too much. But then once I got the bombard cannons, I was like, oh, I'm good. But then I saw that he was Bohemians, and I'm like, oh shit, he has the Hoofniets or whatever they're called, and I knew it was going to be another uphill battle from there.
Oh man,
I love the point where here you are having to fall back, and then Red sent in his group of 20 or 30 longbows, and he basically sacrificed them to take out those 8 Hoofnisse he had. And that was enough for you to then use your bombards to take out the Hussite wagons, and then from then on you made knights and were able to completely push back that push.
Yeah, I just had like a all army hotkey, and I just selected everything, and I just went.
Yeah, dang. Yeah, so that was crazy. So at the end game, we really loved the trading that Team East was doing on the water, and we saw Team West was also doing starting some trades. So definitely late game stuff. Yeah.
It was just we didn't really have a corner to trade with, so that was our biggest
Yeah.
concern.
Yeah.
Well, you were getting pushed on both fronts. Usually, if one front gets pushed and the other one is holds, then you just go with the one that holds. But
Yeah.
here it was a bit unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah. But you really loved the kind of way you were walling off your base there and defending the wonder. That was that was special. So yeah, sometimes you can use the rivers for using demo ships and stuff. But who was that? Somebody in the game used the demo ship. Was that Fish? I think it was.
Yeah, that was Fish. He demoed 2 of my fishing ships.
and the knights actually. He had another one with. I probably didn't make much of a difference, but it was just funny.
We enjoyed it as casters.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we noticed that. Yeah. But yeah, so big congrats, guys. That was an amazing game. So wow, really went back and forth there. Big congrats. So so both of you guys have one more game. I know Team Rupinfish has another game. I think it's either later today or tomorrow. But and then for Team Pink Potatoes, you have one more game. Hopefully next weekend. And then both of you guys can still advance though if you win the next one, and then it's the next round. So we're almost done the group games.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So big thanks, guys, everyone, for the game. Really appreciated it, and to the casters. Was NPJ and Tarhant, and then yeah, catch you later. We have another game coming up. Actually, like in 5 minutes from the other group. So if anyone wants to watch that, more than welcome. But otherwise, thanks for coming, and yeah, good game, and good luck on the next one.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, GG guys.
Thanks, guys. It was fun.
Played.
GG.
See you later.
GG. Have a good evening.
Cheers.